super interesting chapter, the super senses. Before we study about the super senses, we need to understand what are sense organs and how many different types of sense organs are present in humans. Okay, so first of all, what are these sense organs? Sense organs are the organs which are present in the human body and which help us in understanding what is going on in the environment or knowing what is going on in our surroundings. Okay, for example, we have eyes which help in seeing or observing the nature, ears which helps in listening, okay, the nose which helps in smelling, the tongue which helps in tasting, and the skin which help in feeling the environment. So we have 5 different sense organs, that is eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue and the skin. Now, are these sense organs present only in the human beings, or they are present in the other animals too? What do you think? So, I'll give you some set of examples where you can find out whether it is present only in the humans or they are present in the other animals too. Okay? So, today we'll start up learning about the super senses.
Has this ever happened to you, like you were sitting in the playground enjoying with your family or friends, and suddenly an eagle flew down and took away your snacks or chapati what you're eating in the playground? Or like you were having some sweets and suddenly or by mistakenly you dropped something sweet on the ground, and within few minutes many ants collected around it. Or like you were walking slowly past the sleeping dog, and as you passed, the ears of the dog shot up at once. Has this all happened to you? If this all thing has happened, then why does it happen? So it is because the animals also have different senses. They can see, they can hear, they can smell, they can feel, and there are some animals can see their prey from a very far distance. Some animals can hear even the faintest sound, and some animals can find their friends by their smell. The animal world is full of amazing senses. So we'll study more and more about the super senses as we move on in this chapter. How did the ant recognize the friend? Or how do they move in a straight line? Even if you block their path for a while with the pencil or with the stick, they still follow the straight line. They still follow the line. How do the ants move? So, to answer all these questions, many years ago, scientists did many experiments. Okay, and they finally came to know that the ants move. When the ants move, they leave a smell on the ground, and the other ants follow the smell to find the way. And this is how the ants are going to recognize their friend. How do they recognize? They they recognize the friend by the smell on the ground. Okay, you can see in the image here, the dog is sniffing here and there. Why does the dog sniff here and there? Okay, see, the dog can make out if any another dog had come into the area by the smell of its urine or potty. So, to check whether any other dog has come into its area or not, a dog sniffs here and there. Do you know there is a benefit of this? Human can make use of this special sense of dogs. Okay, we are using this special sense of dogs to catch the criminals, to search out the bombs and explosives, etc. Okay, and also we can recover the stolen goods with a special sense of smell of this dog, and we humans are benefited by this special sense of dog. So that was all about the super sense of smelling. So now we'll start with the super sense of see. How many of you have observed the birds which have the eyes in front of its head, like we human beings have. Yes, you can see in the image here, that is the owl will be an example for the birds which have the eyes in front of its head. And how many of you have observed the birds which have the eyes on either side of its head? Like you can see in the image here. Okay, so most of the birds, they have their eyes on either side of the head, and their eyes can focus on two different things at a time. So when the birds have the eyes on either side of the head, they can focus on two different things at a time. And when they look straight ahead, both their eyes focus on the same object. Did you see the birds moving their neck very often? Do you know why they keep on moving their neck very often? It's because in many of the birds, their eyes are fixed and they cannot move their eyes. So, in order to see around, the birds have to turn their head. Okay, so why does the birds turn their head? To see around, and their eyes are fixed and they cannot move their eyes. There are some birds like kites, eagles, vultures. These birds can see of 4 times as far as we can see. If we can see the object from a distance of 2 meters, these birds can see the same object from a distance of 8 meters. So now you can guess why did that eagle in the sky flew down to take your chapati or roti. It is because these eagles can see the things from a distance of about 8 meters. Now, do all animals see all colors, or like we humans do? The answer is the animals cannot see as many colors as we can see. Okay, it is believed that the animals that are awake in the daytime can see some colors. Those animals which are awake at the night, they can see the things only in black and white colors. You can see in the image here, the rat, they can see only the black and white colors. So today we have discussed about the special sense of smelling and also special sense of seeing. So this is all for today's session or for today's video. Okay, in next video we'll study about the next special senses. Thank you.